The BMC has shut down Mumbai's unsafe bridges after the horrific bridge collapse incident at CST. While the BMC had deemed these bridges unsafe way back in September 2018, none of these bridges were actually shut down. They were fully operational. Only now they are being barricaded, and 4 out of these, which are foot-over bridges, are in a dilapidated condition. The BMC claims some of them will be demolished on a priority basis. Mirror Now conducted a ground report where we visited some of these unsafe bridges to ascertain how dangerous they really are. The CHANDANWADI bridge over the Marine Line station appears to be in a precarious situation. Commuters even claim that they have seen slabs falling off, and they say it's just a matter of time that another tragedy could happen.
Here is second Chandanwadi bridge on the southern side that is in a sorry state. 6 months ago, the BMC had shut this bridge for passenger movement, but its demolition has not seen the light of the day.
The Hansa-Borka pipeline bridge in Santa Cruz East is no different. Even though it's barricaded now by the BMC, this is another bridge which has been marked unsafe. Mirror Now found that despite being in the unsafe category, pedestrians continued to use it.
ये ब्रिज का बहुत पुराना जो ब्रिज है, बोल रहे हैं 50 साल का ब्रिज है। इसका नीचे का प्लास्टर जो है वो गिर रहा है, लेकिन ऊपर से तो गाड़ी जा रहा है, ऊपर से गाड़ी जा रहा है, तो नीचे से जो पब्लिक आ रही है, आप गाड़ी को वाले को बंद कर रहे हो।
This bridge forms one of the 11 bridges of BMC that requires to be demolished. While the BMC officials have told us that they have barricaded the movement of people and vehicles on these bridges, we can see here that in an hour, at least more than 10 people have walked on this overhead bridge.
The foot-over bridge connecting Naigaon station to the Naigaon East locality is thought to be in a dangerous condition as well. However, this one again continues to be in use by commuters, putting hundreds of lives at risk. A new bridge was supposed to be constructed here way back in December 2018 by the PWD, but there is very minor progress in that.
ये जो काम स्टार्ट हुआ है ये पीडब्ल्यूडी का है और कंप्लीट करना भी पीडब्ल्यूडी ने करना चाहिए। अगर कोई हादसा होता है तो होल एंड सोल रिस्पॉन्सिबल विल बी द पीडब्ल्यूडी।
The Mumbai police arrested Neeraj Desai, the owner of the firm that conducted a structural audit on the foot-over bridge that collapsed on the 14th of March. This was the first arrest in the case, and the police has now assured that a charge sheet will be filed. While the auditor has been held, not a single civic official has been arrested. In fact, Mirror Now posed this question to the DCP, who said that the statements of some civic officials have been recorded.
In our investigation till now, we have recorded statements of few of the BMC officers about the systems for maintenance of bridges, and after perusing their role, necessary legal action would be taken in this particular case.
4 days after the incident, the first arrest was made, and the owner of that structural auditing firm, DD Desai firm, Neeraj Desai, was arrested by Mumbai police yesterday. Now, Neeraj Desai is the son of Dilip Kumar Desai, in whose name the firm is, but he is the one who is actually looking after the firm now.
A Karnataka BJP corporator has alleged that the food served at the state-run Indira Canteens is not fit for consumption. A private lab tested food from 4 different wards, and the tests revealed that the presence of E. coli bacteria in food samples collected by the corporator, which is dangerous for consumption. We spoke to the Chief Operating Officer of Ramaya Lab, Jubin George, where the sample was tested. He admitted the fact that E. coli was indeed detected in the food sample. However, he also said that the sample was not drawn by the lab. Let's listen in.
We have analyzed the sample on as received basis, and clearly the report shows that the sample as submitted for analysis is not fit for human consumption, primarily because it contains E. coli. Now, E. coli is an indicator species, which is a microorganism used to identify the presence of sewage contamination.
Reacting to the report, the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister has assured that an inquiry will be conducted in this entire matter.
An allegation that's come in by a BJP corporator, Umesh Shetty, where he says that he has sampled a couple of Indira Canteen's food. In fact, Mudalapalya, Vyatarayanapura, JP Nagar and Jayanagar is what he says. And the testing, of course, by Ramaya Advanced Testing Laboratory very clearly says here that the food is not safe for consumption.
Well, after over 100 economists and social scientists raised concerns over data integrity in the country, 131 chartered accountants have countered the claims, terming it a politically motivated attempt to discredit the government. In fact, in a letter, the CA has also backed the decision to change the base year from 2004 to 2005 to 2011-2012, adding that the methodology follows the United Nations National Accounting Guidelines. In a letter, the CA has also backed the decision to change the base year to 2011-2012 and said that the CA said that the Economist's appeal appear more devious because India's poverty alleviation and GDP growth and the ease of doing business were being acknowledged and published by the World Bank and IMF. In a late-night ceremony, Speaker of the Goa Legislative Assembly and BJP leader Pramod Sawant was sworn in as the 13th Chief Minister of Goa. 11 other leaders, including Sudhin Davlikar of the MGP and Vijay Sardesai of the Goa Forward Party, took oath as cabinet ministers. The two will also hold the responsibility of deputy chief ministers.
पूरा एक गवर्नमेंट 3 साल की जिम्मेदारी जो पूरा करना है, स्टेबिलिटी, सभी अलायंस को साथ लेके चलना है और जितने सारे काम इनकम्प्लीट है उनको कंप्लीट करना, ये सारी जिम्मेदारी मिलने.
The Congress cried foul and accused the governor of being an agent of the BJP. This after the party wrote to the governor 3 times, taking claim to form the government at this point. The DMK in Tamil Nadu made some tall promises to the people ahead of the upcoming elections. They have made some bold promises to the students in particular, including scrapping of the NEET exam, waiving of the student debt and free rail services. They have said that they will compensate families of those people who died during demonetization. The DMK also promised revival of the old pension scheme as well as metro services in all cities across Tamil Nadu. Congress party has released its 5th list of 56 candidates for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, including 22 from Andhra Pradesh and 11 from West Bengal. The party has fielded Abhijit Mukherjee, son of former President Pranab Mukherjee, from Jangipur constituency in West Bengal. Congress has so far announced a total of 137 candidates for the Lok Sabha polls. After Mayawati and Akhilesh Yadav both snubbed the Congress for its offer to set aside 7 UP seats for their alliance, Priyanka Gandhi reminded the two parties that their common goal is to defeat the BJP. Her statement comes after BSP Supremo Mayawati reiterated her party's stand on not having any alliance with the Congress in UP or elsewhere in the country. The film PM Narendra Modi, starring Vivek Oberoi in the main role, will now release on the 5th of April instead of the earlier scheduled release of 12th of April. The filmmaker said that they are bringing this film a week early on public demand. The film navigates the journey of Narendra Modi from his early years and his struggles to become the Prime Minister of India. Filing of nominations in Tamil Nadu for Lok Sabha elections and by-elections have started from today. The last day of filing nominations is 26th of March and the last day of withdrawing nominations is the 29th of this month. Along with nominations, each candidate should file income tax statement for 5 years instead of 1 year. The state goes to polls on the 18th of April. One Jawan of the Rapid Action Force was shot dead by 2 bike-borne assailants in Bihar's Muzaffarpur district. The victim had confronted the men, a verbal altercation following which they abused him and then shot the one who tried to stop them. The victim succumbed to his injuries in the hospital. Over 70,000 advocates are boycotting a court in Coimbatore in protest against the Pollachi sex scandal. The Coimbatore Bar Association is also staging a court boycott. The advocates demand the suspension of Coimbatore SP Pandiyarajan. The families of Dr. Narendra and GOVT Pansare have filed a writ petition in Bombay High Court. They say the CBI is not making any effort to arrest the absconding accused. In the case, they have requested the court for a speedy investigation. 3 people died and 1 injured after a car met with an accident in UP's Sitapur district. The impact of the accident was so massive that the car was completely mangled. A massive fire broke out at a vehicle dump yard in Calicut in Kerala late Monday evening. The blaze left hundreds of vehicles, including 70 two-wheelers and 25 cars, along with a bus, completely charged. There were no injuries in this blaze. In a shocking display of power, a Congress MLA in Rajasthan publicly humiliated a female sarpanch during a meeting. The incident happened during an event held on the 16th of March, which was organized by the leader to thank the panchayats for winning the by-polls. The female sarpanch was made to sit on the floor. In a major relief for senior IAS officer Ashok Khemka, the Punjab and Haryana High Court has ordered to expunge the adverse remarks made by the Haryana CM Manohar Lal Khattar in the annual performance report. Khemka in his plea had asked the court to expunge the remarks as it hampered the chances of being elevated to a higher post. India has lodged a strong protest with Pakistan over several incidents of alleged harassment of the Indian High Commission officials in Islamabad between the 8th and the 11th of March. India has also demanded an immediate investigation into the same. The police arrested 4 Naxals during a search operation in Chhattisgarh's Bastar district. Improvised explosive device and a cache of other items, including material used for making explosives, were recovered from them.
काफ़ी मात्रा में एक्सप्लोसिव जिसमें कॉडेक्स वायर जो कि करीबन 3,000 मीटर से ज़्यादा और फ्यूज वायर जो कि 5,000 मीटर से ज़्यादा और करीबन 5,900 डेटोनेटर वहाँ से बरामद हुए और साथ में इस पिकअप वाहन को बोलेरो वाहन के माध्यम से एस्कॉर्ट किया जा रहा था और बोलेरो वाहन में प्रेस लिखा हुआ था और इसमें 4 आरोपी पकड़े गए हैं.
In a massive crackdown by the UP police, the cops seized illegal weapons from a factory in Amroha district. 3 people have also been arrested in the case. An investigation is underway.
बीती रात में थाना अमरोहा देहात की पुलिस ने 3 युवकों को गिरफ्तार किया. ये युवक जंगल में बैठकर अवैध हथियार का निर्माण कर रहे थे. इनके कब्जे से 1 पिस्टल, 5 निर्मित तमंचे, 1 अर्धनिर्मित तमंचा और 4 कारतूस बरामद हुए. साथ ही इनके पास से तमाम उपकरण बरामद हुए जिनसे कि अवैध तमंचे बना रहे थे. पूछताछ में इन्होंने बताया कि कुछ लोगों ने इनसे डिमांड की थी असलों की, जिसके आधार पर ये निर्माण कर रहे थे. जो युवकों के नाम बताए हैं उनकी पुलिस तलाश कर रही है. फिलहाल वो फरार हैं. उन्हें भी पकड़कर पूछताछ की जाएगी.
Court issues a notice to Augusta middleman Christian Michel and CBI on the application of Tihar jail, challenging the trial court's order allowing him to make international calls for as long as 15 minutes. The court has also directed him to be present for the next hearing on the 22nd of April.